Welcome to the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio from Boise, Idaho. This is your host, Adam Graham. In a moment, we're going to bring you this week's episode of Charlie Chan. But first, I do want to encourage you, if you're enjoying the podcast, to follow us using your favorite podcast software. Also, I want to encourage you to check out our other podcast, and today I'm highlighting The Great Adventurers of Old Time Radio, our new adventure podcast featuring 2 adventure series running from start to finish each week. We are featuring Flash Gordon and Cloak and Dagger. You can subscribe over at greatadventure.info. Now, here are the 35th and 36th episodes in the series: The Colorblind Killer and Eyewitness.
The most delightfully fascinating character in the realms of mystery, Charlie Chan. In the investigation of the murder of Ellen Landini at Pine View, Charlie Chan, the Honolulu detective, has been faced with the problem of too many people who, in their own minds, had sufficient reason to kill Landini. However, in reading the galley proofs of Landini's autobiography, Inspector Chan has found something which, to him, seems to point definitely to the murderer. The inspector is in the living room, talking to old Sam Holt, the sheriff's father, while in the study, Dudley Ward, owner of Pine View, sits before the fire talking to Louis Romano.
What else did they say, and what else did they wish to know, Mr. Romano?
It is very hard to say, Mr. Ward. You see, they seem to be trying to prove that Ah Sing is the one who killed Ellen.
Ah Sing wouldn't do a thing like that, Romano.
Mr. Ward, I do not know. I know that I do not kill her. I do not think Mr. Ryder do so. I cannot think that you...
Thank you, Romano. I have my own ideas. But you interest me considerably. You say that they definitely proved that Ah Sing did appear with a blanket, and then a few moments afterward, he was seen without it?
Of that there can be no doubt, Mr. Ward. It is as plain as, what do you call, the nose on the face.
I wonder what explanation Ah Sing could give of that. In fact, I wonder if they ever questioned him on that point. I shall have to ask Ah Sing. But then I don't like to interfere with Mr. Chan's investigations. You understand, Mr. Romano?
Oh, but yes, of course. Me too. I do not say one word more than I have to. Every time I open my mouth, I feel that it means making the stay in this miserable place. Oh, you pardon me, Mr. Ward. Your home is delightful. And I think of the continent. I should be there.
Yes, of course. Spending Landini's money.
And why not? I teach her to sing. I am half a partner in that glorious voice. I give her what you call the opportunity. Why then should I not receive some of her money?
From that point of view, perhaps, Romano, you are quite correct. At least you encouraged her in her desire for a career. I did not.
Ah, yes. Sometime when she was in what I call a pensive mood, She's telling me of her life here at the Pine View.
Mention me, did she?
Oh, yes, senor. But never in anything about the very highest of a terms.
That was kind of her. I tell John Ryder sometimes, we're all inclined to judge Ellen too harshly. She really belonged in a different kind of world.
See, Mr. Ward, Mr. Romano sitting before study fire.
I was getting up to leave, Mr. Chan.
Please do not. Really, you are welcome indeed to remain and listen to our discussion. Come over to fire, Miss Beaton.
Yes, Miss Beaton, take my chair.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it, Mr. Ward.
But really, I'm going with, to be frank, with the number of guests we have at Pine View, I do have to assist Mrs. Othello, Ossing, and Cecile with the arrangements.
Yes, quite a few years, Dudley, since there were parties this size at Pine View.
Yes, Sam. Not, in fact, since Dawn here was about the height of that table.
Yeah, we kids used to have grand times up here.
How are you progressing, Mr. Chan, in the matter of the solution of the murder?
Splendidly, Mr. Ward. In fact, I have promised Sheriff that within 24 hours we shall have murderer of Madame Landini under arrest.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that.
Yes, I thought you would, Mr. Ward. This has been severe strain upon you. A house full of people when you wish most to be alone.
Oh, that's nothing, Mr. Chan. I'm glad for your sake and Don's that you are so close to a solution. I suppose it's, impossible even for me to ask.
So sorry, yes, Mr. Ward. Matters routine. You understand? Some chance word and...
Quite. I thoroughly understand, Mr. Chan.
You are very quiet, Mr. Romano.
Me? Me. I have been what you call a hold of force before you come into study. I tell him, Mr. Ward, that every time
Romano says that every time he advances a suggestion, he seems to, upset the apple cart, prolong the investigation.
Ah, but no. Mr. Romano has been most helpful. You should have no feelings of such nature.
Well, I'll go downstairs and leave you to your discussions. You coming, Mr. Romano?
Yes, Mr. Ward. I think I shall. Perhaps play piano for a short time, and then, nothing but a bed here in this place.
If you require anything, send for me, Mr. Chan.
Assuredly, Mr. Ward. Sheriff, Mr. Holt, Miss Beaton, the solution of the murder of Madame Landini is within touch of our fingertips.
What was that you said?
I'm serious, Sheriff. Man labors for days for success, and in the end, success is thrown from most unexpected source into his hand.
Doggone, Mr. Chan, I ain't never seen you try it before. It must be important.
Sit down, Miss Beaton,
Yes, Inspector.
and listen carefully as Sheriff reads from last chapter of Landini's book. Dear Sheriff, Galley 110, first paragraph of chapter 28, Sheriff.
Where? Oh, yes. Where it says, after my marvelously?
Correct, Sheriff. Read, please. But first, I make certain the door is tightly closed. No one but ourselves is known.
I won't say a word, Mr. Chan.
After my marvelously successful season in Berlin, I came for a rest to Stresa on lovely Lago... Say, what is this language anyway?
It is Italian. Lago Maggiore. Second highest of the Italian lakes, I believe. Read on.
Lago Maggiore. It is here on a balcony of the Grand Hotel more Italian, that I write the concluding chapters of my book. Where could I have found a more delightfully beautiful setting? I gaze in turn at the aquamarine waters, the fierce blue sky, and the snow-capped Alps. Not far away, I am enraptured by Isola Bella, with its fantastic palace, its green terraces of orange and lemon trees rising 100 feet above the lake. The thing that has always made life worthwhile for me is color, plenty of color, in personality, in music, in scenery. I have pitied many people in my time, but none more so than one I knew who was colorblind. By the Lord Harry. Colorblind, a poor, luckless soul to whom all this gorgeous beauty would seem a mere monotonous prospect of dull gray. Lake, mountains, trees, sky, all the same. What a tragedy. Colorblind.
Precisely. A person who sent for a green scarf comes back with a pink one. A poor, luckless soul who, having murdered Landini and desiring to give semblance of order to death, Places on yellow box the crimson lid, and on crimson box yellow lid.
But who? Did the book say who?
So far, I've found person not named, but from tone in writing, I am justified, I think, in saying one who was very close to Landini.
I should think so. And that leaves my brother Hugh and me out of the list of suspects.
Correctly speaking, provided your brother had not met Landini before she went to Lago Maggiore.
Oh, I know he hadn't. Landini hasn't been out of the United States since she met you.
Now the job is which? Who among the group? Ireland, Cecile, Arsene, Ryder, Ward, and Romano.
My dear Sheriff, do not worry. All things are more easily found by man who knows for what he is looking. We now know for whom we look. We shall be on watch every minute. When we find him, remember it must be in such manner that evidence is conclusive.
Mr. Chan's right. We gotta get that person, but we must prove that that person is colorblind.
That shouldn't be so hard.
No? We've been living together here in this house a good many days with someone who is colorblind, but neither you nor anyone else seems to have noticed it.
Mr. Holt is right. Trapping a person in such manner as to present proof must be done with much care. I go now to my room. I shall peruse contents of book in hopes that person somewhere is named, in which case murder will be solved. For the present, not one word, not one sign that we have made this discovery. Romano, you are retiring to your own room?
Yes, Mr. Chen. I cannot play the billiards day after day, and the piano, do not tell him, Mr. Ward, but the action is too hard. It is not the kind of piano to which I am accustomed. It is what you call expensive piano, but not good. You understand?
Afraid I do not, Mr. Romano. But I am not judge of pianos.
Me I am. This one, it has a great name, but the poof, senor, I do not like it, and that is all.
I mentioned to you before, Mr. Romano, that Landini had written books.
But yes, I know. Matter of fact, at times I assist her occasionally. You understand, in the writing.
Were you by any chance present when last chapter was written? Same was composed, I believe, at Stresser.
Alas, no. I was detained at Paris at the time.
But you know Stresser? I understand it is a beautiful spot.
Beautiful, signore. The word is not enough. Bella Stresta is heavenly, is divine. The lake, the sky, the hills, beloved Stresta. But I must not forget it is one of the places to which dear Ellen's money shall take me. I believe I shall have to make a list. Well, good night, Mr. Chan. I shall see you in the morning.
Beautiful Stresser, the lake, the sky, the hills, but not one word about color.
It is the following morning, and Inspector Chan is dressing when Ah Sing enters the room.
Good morning, Ah Sing. Còn cái trên chuyện của đâu lên vậy đó?
Good morning, Mr. Chen. You like a number one good hot water for shaving, eh?
Thank you, Ah Sing, but I have already shaved.
Oh.
Tell me, Honorable Sing, have you thought upon matters which I suggested to your most attentive ears yesterday?
Oh, what you mean, Mr. Chan?
I mean, Ah Sing, that you should cease to avoid being trapped into admission, boldly come forth as befits one of your birth and tell the truth.
Oh, what's the matter, you? Me all the time you talk the truth. You're crazy. You thinking me go back to China?
Yes, Ah Sing.
You thinking me like to go back to China? Oh, you think again. Because I think something, huh?
Yes, Ah Sing, something. What?
Oh, anything? Anything make you think me tell you something? That's all. But I think I'll go back to China. Oh, much you work in this place.
Then Ah Sing, you have decided not to tell me the truth.
No can tell more. Me no nothing.
The rest draws near, Ah Sing.
Oh, no can help. Suppose you arrest me go to jail? All right, me go to jail.
Very well, Ah Sing.
Oh, what's the matter?
Nothing, Ah Sing.
Oh.
I remembered present from my daughter, Evelyn. Very beautiful tie, flaming color. Perhaps the brightness of this tie will help to lighten the gloom of our surroundings. What do you think, I think, huh?
Oh, that tie?
Yes.
Oh, tie all righty.
But the color, I think, do you not like the vivid color?
Oh, color all righty too.
But you do like it? Or perhaps you like blue better?
Oh, me like it all the color. Red and the blue and the green and the pink and the black and all the same I think like all the number one. I think I'm not calling and the power. Let me go now and breakfast ketchup now.
I shall accompany you, I think. Yeah, tongue with you, just in again now.
Good morning, Mr. Chen.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Romano. You are going down to breakfast?
But yes, the crisp air and this mountains have given me the appetite. Not too good for the figure, Mr. Chen. Such meals as Mr. Ward serve here at the Pine View.
I must admit the truth of your remark, Mr. Romano. I find that my customary glass of orange juice is hardly sufficient. But alas, to indulge when one has proportions as ample as mine leads but to disaster.
Good morning, Inspector.
Good morning, Sheriff. You rested well, I trust?
I did, Inspector, very well.
You will sit here, Monsieur Chan.
Thank you, Cecile.
Monsieur will have coffee this morning?
Thank you. Yes, Cecile?
Some French toast. It is very nice. Crisp brown toast.
I shall, Cecile.
Good morning, Don. Good morning, Mr. Chan.
Good morning, Leslie.
Good morning, Miss Beaton. Oh, our host, Mr. Ward. Good morning.
Good morning to you all. Oh, John, will you sit opposite Mr. Chan?
Thanks, Dudley.
Well, Inspector, is the solving of the mystery progressing? Or perhaps I should wait till after breakfast before putting such a question.
Everything is moving along in improved manner, Mr. Ward. We shall soon be leaving Pine View to your relief and our regret, for we have received at your hands most hospitable welcome.
I shall be sorry to see you leave. Pine View will be very quiet after you go.
Coffee, Monsieur Ryder.
Thank you, Cecile. By the way, Chan, I'd like to get away for a day. I should go to San Francisco.
The rider, I can assure you that tomorrow you may leave if you so desire.
Providing this mystery is cleared up?
Tomorrow, Mr. Ryder, we shall all know who is the person who so brutally killed Madame Landini and Dr. Swan.
So you think, Chan?
Not only think, Mr. Ryder, so I know.
Thank goodness. Well, it will be a welcome relief to return to normalcy. Somehow this perpetual thinking, wondering as to who amongst us...
Quite so, Mr. Ward. It is extreme nervous strain which in time makes enemies out of best friends. Sheriff.
Yes, Inspector?
Will you join me in study when you have finished breakfast?
Ready now, Inspector.
You will pardon us rising from table.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Noticeable, is it not, Sheriff, how when one is looking for something, it thrusts itself upon one's mind.
What, Inspector?
Both of us, searching for a remark which will indicate to us that one person is colorblind, Cecile passes perfectly innocent remark regarding crisp brown toast.
I didn't think of it.
On the other hand, I try to trap Ah Sing into remarks about tie I've worn this morning, and Ah Sing baffles me with admissions, remarks, yeses and nos, but fails utterly to convey to me any idea as to whether or not he is colorblind.
Do you think that he might be deliberately avoiding incriminating himself?
One would be compelled to believe so from his evasion.
Well, all that I can say is that it took willpower on my part to keep from remarking about the brilliant red of the tie you're wearing. I knew, of course, that you'd done it for a purpose, but how someone didn't mention it is more than I can understand.
When one is deliberately searching for something, time seems to drag on leaden feet. Man waiting for a swollen stream to subside feels ages pass over his head. I tried also to trap Romano last night.
You did?
Yes, Sheriff. Closed door, please. Sit down. Last night, I spoke to Romano about Landini's book. He said that he had assisted in writing. I mentioned Lago Maggiore. He said that he had been there.
He did.
Yes. He spoke of the lake, the sky, the hills, the loved treasure. But not once did he mention color.
Like our saying, deliberately avoiding it. Huh?
Ah, that is the trouble. Who can tell who deliberately avoids mention of color, or who does not even think of color? It is as I say, so simple to detect in person the effects of color blindness. Yes, so simple in theory, but so difficult in practice.
I'm beginning to realize that myself. I watch the conversation and hope that someone will say something that will give me a lead, but, well, Ryder hasn't given any sign. Romano hasn't. Ward hasn't.
Mr. Island, pilot of Landini's plane, could not be colorblind. He could not obtain certificate of pilot if it were so.
Yeah, that's true. Cecile mentioned brown toast. Of course, even a colorblind person. Brown toast. Of course, even a colorblind person can pass a remark like that. Everybody knows toast is brown.
Yes, all that you say is true, Sheriff. It is only a question of time, however, before we shall detect proper persons. All then that remains is to trap them into situations which is acceptable as evidence.
You think we can do that today?
Most certainly. I have several methods in mind. One for Mr. Ryder, another for Cecile, still another for Mr. Ward. Romano. Romano will be a little difficult. He is very astute impresario, is Mr. Romano. That is Miss Beaton. I shall leave you alone.
But, Inspector...
Not a word. I have a reason. Come in, Miss Beaton. I'm going downstairs for a few minutes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Very well, Inspector. Don, I've been a little fool.
Say, what's come over you, Leslie?
No, don't stop me. I may never have the courage again.
What are you talking about?
That night, the night Landini was murdered, Inspector Chan has mentioned the fact that someone was not telling the truth.
Yes, we all know that.
It was I.
What?
I didn't tell the whole truth. I heard the shot. We all did.
Yes.
I knew it came from the balcony. I didn't sit there dumbly. I ran to the balcony window, opened it, saw a figure leave the study by the balcony.
Austin.
Yes, it was Austin.
Well, that seems to settle it. But then that was only the misleading shot. What of the real shot? The one that killed Landini? After your sponsor's message, Inspector Chan will be with us again. Well, Mr. Chan, what Chinese philosophical saying have you for us this evening?
I have been thinking much of friends who, with the end of case at Pine View, will part, go their different ways.
Yes, Mr. Chan?
Some men at the close of their days sit surrounded by trophies, mementos, objects which they have collected by aid of their wealth. In that they find but shadow of joy. Man who sits with memories of great friendships as companion of his declining years is wealthy in substance, more precious by far than fine gold.
Welcome back. It's kind of interesting how quickly we go from it's easy to find what you're looking for when you know what it is to it being very hard to find something when you're looking for it. But such is life. We did get some suspects eliminated that were kind of on the periphery. Leslie and Hugh can be eliminated for not having known Landini at the time she was in Italy. But if anyone suspected them at this point, I'd love to know what you were thinking. Same thing for Ireland. The point was made about him not being able to fly if he was colorblind. It used to be very restrictive for anyone who was colorblind to be a pilot. Certainly in the military, really was not allowed. And it was very restricted when it came to being a commercial pilot. They went through different phases. But remember that the whole thing with Ireland flying over was he was coming over at night to fly Landini back. And you would not be flying at night if you were colorblind. Your ability to clearly distinguish color was crucial to being able to read lights and signals at night as you were flying. Now, a lot of this has changed in the last decade or so with new technologies and new options making it possible for people with color blindness to be pilots, but in the 1930s, definitely not the case. So Ireland's out, but of course the whole theory of Ireland as the murderer involved him somehow flying the plane and firing a gun at the same time at Landini, and obviously whoever had done it had to be on the ground. So again, not really a suspect that I've given a lot of thought to, but now officially out of the running. Leslie revealed what she knew, and it is a damning piece of evidence against Ah Sing. It might even implicate him as an accessory. But did he commit the murder? We'll find out next week. We have 3 episodes in the serial, and we will actually play them all. And I have my own theory, but I'm not going to offer it now. Now, I will say I've not read the rest of the book at this point, and I've not listened to the final recording. And hopefully I'll finish the book by our next recording date. I am going to record my theory of who did it, and I'm going to play that, whether I'm right or not, and we'll all find out whether I was a genius or completely wrong in the way that I was looking at the case. I've recorded it. It's about a 3-minute summation of how I viewed the evidence. So you could be coming back to hear me just show you how wrong I was after we find out what the great Charlie Chan has to say. Well, now we turn to listener comments and feedback, and we have an email from Goodman who writes, "Hi, Adam. It struck me the other day that while I haven't listened consistently throughout the years, I discovered the Great Detectives back around 2010 with an episode of Pat Novak for Hire. Wow. I figured it was high time to say thank you and keep up the good work. I love Charlie Chan, but to be perfectly frank, I found the Landini murder case extraordinarily difficult to follow. There are so many suspects with complex relationships and motives, I think it's proving too difficult for my rusting gray cells to keep them all straight with a week's pause between episodes. I've decided I'll wait until the end of this caper and listen to the episodes daily. My brain, maybe I should call it seasoned rather than rusting, it's easier on the ego, should find this an acceptable compromise. All the best to you, and thank you for all you do in producing your various podcasts. They're all fantastic, entertaining archival resources. Well, thanks so much, Goodman. And I will say that there are people, like even going back to when I was doing the old-time radio Superman show, there were people who would wait till the last episode of the serial was posted and then go back and listen to all the episodes. And this is generally a bit harder than the Superman serials. Like even the longer Superman serials tend to follow a very linear progression, and they wouldn't stay somewhere as long as we've stayed at Pine View. I do think your point about having a week between episodes is a fair point, and certainly not helped by the fact that we've had 3 weeks off in the course of this. So we've been playing this 15 of the last 18 weeks. I know that over on our YouTube channel, I'm going to go ahead and probably I will do compilations of this story. And, during one of our breaks, we will do like 3 consecutive compilations that will be this case, so people can maybe follow it and access it in a quicker format. Might do something like that where we compile the old episodes. Haven't really done that too much over on the podcast, but this serial might be something worth considering so that there's less of a lag between episodes, because I will agree that is a bit of a challenge. I appreciate your comments, Goodman, and thank you so much for listening over these past 15 years, and so glad and blessed we've been able to be here all this time. All right, well, now it's time to thank our Patreon supporter of the day. I want to thank Carol Ann, Patreon supporter since April 2019, currently supporting the podcast at the Shamus level of $4 or more per month. Thanks so much for your support, Carol Ann, and that will do it for today. We will be back next Tuesday with the conclusion of the Landini murder case. But join us back here tomorrow for Broadway's My Beat, where...
Danny Clover speaking.
You gotta help. You gotta come here. You gotta come to my home.
Who is this?
Mrs. Corey. Please, my husband.
What is it, Miss Corey?
A suicide pact. He's trying to force me to kill myself.
Corey.
I don't want to die. He's gonna make me die.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is this? What happened?
Mr. Corey, I've just killed my wife. Now it's the time for my dying.
Listen, don't be a fool. Hello.
I hope you'll be with us then. In the meantime, send your comments to box13@greatdetectives.net. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Detectives and check us out on Instagram. Instagram.com/greatdetectives. From Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham, signing off.